Hi guys. Um, so I decided to go live. Um, 'Cause there's a problem. Um, apparent. Turn this up. So apparently, uh, Mr. Joe Kent decides that he wants to make a comment that is totally out of proportion. Going about making comments about my past history, making comments about my personal life, and I have a problem with that. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. Might have to turn it around. It's not focusing. All this is his comment. I can read it to you. So, a rail fan asks me, what is your beef with Joe Kent? Eighth Notch Joe 2000 said, laughing out loud, he's mad because no one gives him any info on any rail movements, and he's also mad that every railroader hates him now because of his past videos where he'd post negative stuff about them not doing stuff that he wants, breaking rules or posting radio conversations about them, and one of them included an engineer mocking him because of his Radio Gate scandal he has where the FRA confiscated his radio for talking to the crews. Joe, that's none of your fucking business. Because I can always get another radio and not use it to transmit to the crews. I can use it as a scanner. So I'm letting everyone know who Joe Kent really is. And then he talks about my criminal background, which I'm not going to get into because that's too confidential. But says that I'm a sex offender, and no, I'm not because I didn't register, Joe. So that's how much you know. And I already did my time and paid the fine, and I'm still out. I didn't go to prison. But when you say this shit on YouTube, I got a problem with it. And now I'm making it live on my channel that you need to stop the shit. So he tells me he's a joke, meaning me. I reported this video. Stop cyberbullying. No, Joe, you're cyberbullying me by posting this comment, by posting this on YouTube. And then he goes on saying a 40-plus-year-old man making these comments / video titles about someone is absolutely hilarious. And then I made the comment because I just saw this. I just saw what he had put. And I responded to him, Eighth Notch Joe 2000. Do you ever wonder why you don't have many normal friends other than who you know with the railroad? It's because they know who you are. They call you Crazy Joe. And they do. But you just don't hear it because you don't have a radio. They call you Crazy Joe at Centerville Road, which is up at Bryce's Corner, because I know Kevin. And he doesn't like you. And you have no business telling others my business. I will let that be known. Don't let me catch you around the railroad when I'm filming, because I won't care who's with me. I will definitely approach you and confront you about this. Then I go about saying that he's an a-hole, because he is, and likes to start shit. I will post your comment on social media. And then I said after that, obviously he's a person. I responded back to the guy who said, what's my beef with Joe Kemp? And I responded to him, obviously he's a person who loves to start crap, which he is. People at Centerville Road don't like him, and even my friends who I hang with in this video don't like him. Okay. He has no right or any business telling others my personal business. That's done, it's over with, and he just doesn't know when to move on. I have lots of friends who tell me Joe is a weirdo, and they don't like him because he starts too much shit. One day he's going to do it to the wrong person. And that day I'm going to feel really bad in a sense, and then not feel bad in another way because you deserve it. So to the 3 people who were watching this video, I'm sorry that I'm emotional. But when somebody posts this stuff on YouTube right here, that irks me. That really irks me. And I normally don't go live posting this kind of stuff, but I just want my people out there to know that I'm a rail fan just like you guys are. And for someone else to ruin it for me, I have a big, big, big problem with it. Okay, yes, they did confiscate the radio because it was a ham radio. It was a ham radio, and I didn't know it was a ham radio. I thought it was a walkie-talkie. So it got all the scanner channels that. And those of you who are coming in, hi, Stuart. Yeah, Stuart. Yeah, Joe Kemp. Stuart, Joe Kemp is... He's a guy, I'm emotionally upset right now, Stuart, because I read a comment on one of my videos where Joe Kemp started a conversation with one of my friends, Railfan friends, down this way, and told that Railfan all my business. And I don't like that. Jerry, if you're watching, just understand my frustration. I'm sure you met him too. Yeah, I am upset. I'm very upset. I'm actually, my blood pressure's up. I'm shaking. Did I take it? Yeah, I took my blood pressure medicine. Or did I? Yeah, I did. But I normally don't go live. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll read it over again. So, Stuart, it says, what the guy down here who rail fans Delmarva Central asked me, what is your beef with Joe Kemp? I reply, because he made a comment. And it went into YouTube where everybody can see it. And it's about my past and my personal business. But I'll let you know what it says. So Joe commented about he's laughing out loud. This is Joe laughing out loud. And this was 2 days ago that he posted this comment. Laughing out loud, he's mad because no one... Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me read this to you. He's mad because no one gives him... Because Joe Kemp used to give me info about the trains coming down this way. The K64 and Delmarva Central. Now he stopped doing that. And he stopped giving me information about CSX on the Philadelphia sub. But let me read this. So laughing out loud, he's mad because no one, meaning me, he's mad because no one gives him info on any rail movements, and he's also mad that every railroader hates him. No, they don't. It's just the railroaders who Joe Kemp has contact with. That's who hates me. Because of what he told them. And this is why he's also mad that every railroad hates him now because of his past videos where he'd post negative stuff about them not doing stuff that he wants. Okay. Breaking rules or posting radio conversations about them. For that one. So if they're talking on the radio and I'm filming the train, of course you're going to be in the video. Your conversation will be in the video because I'm filming your train. And that's just how it is. It's not just my videos. There's numerous, thousands of other YouTubers out there that I hear train crew conversations on their videos. So it's not just me. So let's get that right, Joe. No, we're not, Cody. Hold on, what's that? Each, after all these years, is pathetic. I have a job. I work at McDonald's. The trains have taken over your... Nah, the trains don't... Well, I work at McDonald's making almost $20 an hour 5 days a week. What does Joe do? Joe sits at home, plays video games, and watches the trains when he can. I'm not being like him. I think having a job is more important to pay the bills and, to have things in life that is. Yeah, it's not very nice what he said, Stuart. Thank you. Thanks for being on my side. But anyway, okay, so I didn't know that this radio that I had was a ham radio. I thought it was a walkie-talkie for the, yeah, I know. I commence that, Stuart. You're my buddy, too. Um, so I didn't know that this radio was a ham radio. Number one, you need a license. You need a license. Number one for a ham radio, which I didn't have, and you have to go have a test to. Yes, I know, and I didn't know that it was a ham radio. I thought it was a walkie-talkie for the railroad, like how the railroad crews have. So I tuned in on their channel and I reported, some suspicious activity around sometimes. Told the crews what was going on along the routes, who was around the tracks, stuff like that to help them out. I wasn't interfering with any switching movements whatsoever. Still, I got in trouble for doing all that, trying to help them out. Because my radio was giving off a bad ID to the train engineer. Yeah, and that's what I was doing. My radio was transmitting a invalid or unfriendly ID signal to the locomotive. And the engineer could actually see that on his computer screen. And they kept commenting, "Who is this on the radio? Who is this?" And I never responded back because I didn't want them to know who I was. Whether I was a rail fan or if I belonged to the railroad. But I just told them one day that there was a guy who was crossing in between the train right as the conductor said, "Okay, M301, start your train back about 20 car lengths to a couple." Immediately I got on that radio and said, "Hold up, M301, you got somebody crossing in between your train." Had that train moved, he probably would have gotten injured if I did not come over that radio. So it's stuff like that, yes, I saved someone's life doing that, but also got in trouble because I didn't know the rules of a ham radio, because they came and they told me what it was, and I said, "Well, I didn't know that was a ham radio." But yeah, Stuart, I know you wanted me to read this. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked with Cookie Car Wash. And yes, that is a crime. Luckily, I didn't get fined for it. It was either they took me to jail or I give them the radio. And I gave them the radio. So, where was I at? Breaking rules or posting radio conversations about them, and one of them included an engineer mocking him because of his Radiogate scandal he has, where the FRA confiscated his radio for talking to crews. This is where I don't like. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Then Joe goes on and says that I'm a sex offender. No, I'm not, because I didn't have to register. And I went through all the counseling and I went through all the treatment. And I'm still in society. I didn't go to prison for it. But for him to say that, that's what pissed me off. I don't care if he talks about railroad stuff where, I was communicating on the radio. I could care less about you saying that to people, but when you start talking about my personal business and you put it on YouTube, I have a problem with that. Then he says, he's a joke, meaning me. I reported this video. Okay, and I'm going to report your video too. Stop cyberbullying. Okay, you're cyberbullying me, Joe. A 40-plus-year-old man making these comments / video titles about someone is absolutely hilarious. Okay, what are you doing to me? You just posted this whole comment. Did you ever hear of, it's a saying, what is that? Did you ever hear of the HIPAA law? You can actually get in trouble. That's a HIPAA law that you're doing, Joe. By telling YouTube and everyone else on my channel, my business, that's a HIPAA law. So I responded back to him, Stuart. 8th Notch Joe 2000, do you ever wonder why you don't have many normal friends? Other than who you know with the railroad. It's because they know who you are. They call you Crazy Joe at Centerville Road. And they do. And you have no business telling others my personal business. I will let that be known. Don't let me catch you around the railroad when I'm filming the trains, because I won't care who's with me. I will definitely approach you and confront you about this situation. And you always like to start shit. I will post your comment on social media, but I decided to go live and make this known to everybody who's on my channel. And then I responded to the guy who's down here, lower Delaware. I responded to his comment. Obviously, Joe's a person who loves to start crap. People at Centerville Road don't like him, and even my friends who I hang with in this video don't like him, meaning Mark and Brian. He has no right or any business telling others my personal business. That's done, it's over with, and he just doesn't know when to move on. I have lots of friends who tell me Joe is a weirdo and a big joke. and they don't like him because he starts too much crap. One day, he's going to do it to the wrong person. And I'm not going to feel sorry for you. I'm not. I won't even come help you. If I see somebody beating you up, I will not come and help you. Let that be known. Because you start too much crap. Because I was just going through my, I was going through my messages, looking at the videos. I'll tell you what video this is. It is this one with the $20 yellow boxcar. Now, I admit I did start this because I made the title Trash Containers Smell Like Joe. Hold on. If I can bring this up. Oh, it's not let. Hold on. Oh. I made a joke because of dumpsters. So, trash containers smell like Joe Kempster. So, obviously that got out. So I admit I kind of started it, but oh, my friend's here. How you doing, Zoe? Yeah, I'm a little upset. Everybody, I want you to know that Joe is a lot younger than me, and he's I guess I can say mentally challenged. There was an incident, since he wants to put my business out there. I'll tell him his business. Me and him were rail fanning when me and him were buddies. This was when we were buddies. And we both were at Townsend, Delaware, where Norfolk Southern comes up about a quarter-mile grade of 1%. Joe Kemp was with his mom. And I was standing at the railroad crossing trying to film K64 coming this way towards me. I don't know if I caught this on video, and I don't remember what video it was, but he yells very loudly for the people down the road to come out of their house, look up the street to see what's going on. He's yelling at his mother like a crazy loon, cursing at his mom, beating on the car, and saying, well, fuck you, and all this other stuff. Go on your phone. Hold on. Delmarva, go on your phone. You're holding. Go to the chat from your live. Oh, there you are. I don't want you to listen to what Joe said. My friend is on here right now. I do not want you to listen to what Joe says. Joe likes to start stuff, Lima A. And I'm happy you caught K64 yesterday. I don't want you to listen to what Joe says. I see the comment in here that he put. And that's why I'm live. I don't want you to not be friends with me, all because Joe Kemp wanted to start stuff and tell you about my past history. That's done. It's over with. That was what? How many years ago was that? Yeah, that was like maybe 10 years ago. 10 years ago, right? Oh, 15. Yeah. The cookie car wash. See, I could make a real good joke about that. But I don't want to do that because it might offend you, and I'm not trying to offend people. But when I go through and I read comments, some comments I love. I love when people I like when people make good comments on my videos. Um I'm at a excuse me, I had spaghetti earlier and it's messing with my stomach. Might have to drink soda. But yeah, it is. It is very crazy that someone wants to start stuff and ruin it for me. It is. It's totally crazy. Oh yeah, Lima, but for the power on HA1 it was 3005 and 3506 and K64 6944. Isn't that the SD60E? I'm pretty sure it is. That's the one with the K5LLA, I think. Yeah, it is. I think that's either the one, the 6944 has the K5LLA, or does it have the P3 horn? I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, I was just mad. 6940. Okay, yeah. I knew it did. But yeah, no, I'm not holding this phone. I well, I don't know how to do it. Um, I'll show you what it's in. It's in that holder on my desk. I have a second one of these at this phone right here. It's right in front of me on one of these. And I can sit this in the car, on top of the car, when I'm out rail fanning, and position the phone in here and sit this right on top of the car or on the dashboard and film the train going by. And I'll show you another little treat. See that, how do you pronounce your name? Lima? Lima? Yeah, this is my new camera. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yeah, see? Is that going to come in clear? I don't know. This is a brand new camera that I just picked up. I actually went and bought it at Best Buy. $450, almost $500. To where the picture on this versus a picture on this, pictures on this one or on this are a lot better than on my cell phone. I just wanted to come live and I wanted to talk to you guys because that's how I get relaxed. And I never go live, but I had to tonight. Oh, I do get good footage. In fact, I took some pictures of that SD40-3 on Monday, the K64 had. And I need to upload that. I am live, Stuart. I was reading from my older phone, this one. This is the one. Yeah. I have two phones. But this one has better picture quality that I'm on, as you see. Well, you gotta get out more. You gotta come up this way. You gotta come to the interchange. I read your comment on that. When was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, this one. 3 days ago. NSSD40-36413 leads K64 northbound out of Clayton. And they had the Rock Island that day too. Rock Island hopper car. So I got real lucky that day. Right, go to your live on that. Yeah, but it'll shut it off. Yeah, I like the Rock Island cars. Everybody that's coming, that is on here now, I'm okay. Now that I vented that out, and you guys all know, I'm much more relaxed. But when, like I said, when he posts comments like that, to any of you, it would be like Stuart. Yeah, I know. Stuart, I'm going to use you as an example, and don't get upset. If I say something on YouTube and I make a comment about Stuart, that is offensive or not in the ordinary category, of course, Stuart's going to be upset. And he's going to go live and he's going to make it known that, yes, you shouldn't be posting stuff like that about me on the comment. But yeah, I got over it. Oh, I know. I'm not crying. If it looks like I'm crying, I'm not. I'm just worked up, and, The funny thing is, on that day with the $20, is it that? It was 6 days ago, and it had the $20 yellow boxcar with the $20 sign on it. That's when my buddy, and I feel bad for Brian. Brian is a handicapped individual, mentally challenged, and I feel sorry for him, and I want to be his friend. I want him to have me as a friend. And his father, Mark, we both hung out that day. And before that 301 came, Joe Kemp was right up at the signal, and he did this. Well, did that. To me. And I was ready to go up there, but I'm like, nah, Jeff, It's not worth getting the police involved. And it's not worth having him ruin rail fanning for you. So I just saw him up there doing that, and I'm like, it is what it is. And I try Cookie Car Wash, I leave him alone. I don't say nothing to him. I try to be nice sometimes to him and give him information about trains coming, and it's like we were friends and he blocked me on he blocks people and then unblocks them. Then about 2 months later he blocks them again. And it's like, nah, I don't need that. So yeah, I leave him alone. I don't mess with him. I hang out with the regulars. I don't mess with him no more. He hangs out with what's that guy? Preacher. He hangs out with him. Jeeper Preacher. Mill Creek Railfan. He hangs out with him now. So that's his new buddy. It's not my buddy no more. I got more buddies than I can count. It just sounds like you need to stop going to Willsmere for a while. Stop getting Joe. No, I go to Willsmere. Nah, we won't. Trust me, we won't. He knows better not to start up there. He goes his separate way and I go my separate way. And if he does see me there, he just keeps walking. He don't even acknowledge that I'm there. He acts like I'm not there. So he sees me, but he acts like I'm not there. I'm not. That's what I'm talking about. Cookie Car Wash. Stewart, back me up on this. I'm not gonna stop rail fanning at Willsmere Yard or anywhere, whether it be the Port of Wilmington, Townsend, Clayton, Dover, Willsmere Yard, anywhere. I'm not going to let Joe ruin that. I'm sorry. I'm not letting somebody else ruin the fun that I'm having. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you go on a trip with your family and then one person out of your family ruins it for everybody else. But I'm not letting that person ruin my rail fanning adventures or my rail fanning days that I go up there. I'm not letting him ruin my fun, my activity. And I'm not ever going to give it up. I'm not. I have blocked him. So I don't know how he's getting these comments because I blocked him on YouTube. I blocked him on my phone from him. I blocked him so he don't call me. I don't know if you can see. I blocked him from not call so he don't call me and send me messages, text messages, and I blocked him from YouTube. So I don't know how he's still commenting on my videos. Yeah. I'm sorry that this had to come to this. But some of you guys that you do know me, and it's like, yeah, sometimes we have to vent. Sometimes we gotta vent, and sometimes Zoe. Yeah, let me hold on. Maybe he's making accounts, Jeff, that one way. Explain. Maybe he's making accounts, Jeff, that one way. He does do that, Zoe. He does. He makes different accounts on YouTube. Like one day he'll be this person, and then the next day he'll be somebody else. Yeah. But in all honesty, you both need to separate. And we are. Based on your radio situation, it would be best for you to take. Yeah. The next radio I get, it will be transmitting. It will be a transmitting radio, but I'm going to use it as a scanner. I'm not going to transmit. I'm going to buy it and use it as just to listen. I'm not going to transmit. You can have a ham radio, but to transmit on it, you need a license. But you don't need a license to purchase it. You just need to have a license to transmit, to talk on it. Yeah, I do. Actually, yeah. Where's it at? I'll show it to you. See? And you see how that don't have no buttons on the sides? I've got my 2 batteries. These are good batteries, by the way. They hold a charge for about a week. Oh, yeah. Udinen. If you can see that. I lost the cover. I have a... Well, not if you don't transmit on it. You can this is a scanner. This is a scanner. And I got another one too. You'll like this one. I think Lima's going to get jealous and get mad at me that Zoe. I think Lima's going to get mad at me when they see this one. Don't get mad at me. This one is a Udinen. This is Udinen too, but it has more features. It has marine, fire, airport, weather, and ham radios, so I can hear the ham radios on here. It's better, but I don't use it. I use it here at the house as a base station. I've actually never seen that kind of scan. Yeah, they have it on Amazon. Hold on. No, it's not a bad idea to get another one as long as you use it just to receive. Yes, I might be tempted to key up on it, but I have to remember that Jeff don't key up on that radio. You only because the ham radio receives more than these scanners. But believe it or not, a ham radio will receive 10 times more better than a traditional scanner will that I just showed you. Well, I got two of them, Zoe, but I'm not giving you one because you probably already got one. Did I miss a comment? No, I didn't. I've actually never seen that. Okay. Yeah, you can buy that one. This one. Which one? You can buy either one of them off of Amazon. Okay. Now, Lima. I also heard DCR01 running last night. DCR01, that's the one that is. I'm confused. DCR01. Isn't that the one that goes to Clayton to pick up K64's train and bring that down here to Dover, to Harrington? I'm confused, or is that HA1? Or is HA1 the local that works Jello Yard and then goes out and does the industries? Because I caught them a lot of times. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they will know that I got one. Because all they do is they look it up. I could say I could get one and not even get one. See, there's a difference. See, now that Stewart, yeah, it is a bad idea, but you gotta kind of watch, because I don't want you to sound like Joe Kemp now. It is a bad idea, I understand. But your last comment is making me think that you're recording what I'm saying. And that's a HIPAA law. Just like if I record what you say, if you're live like me, and I record everything you say, that's a HIPAA law. That's a violation, a rights violation. On YouTube, I believe. Yeah, but you have to understand why I had to make this public. That comment is public. What he made. But like you said, I'm not going to let it bother me. Tomorrow I'm going to go to work. I'm just going to keep going to work and not even pay it no mind. Yeah, I know. I know. What was the other comment? I missed one. Lima. I don't have one actually. Zoe, you need to get one. It would help you out a lot. Zoe, Zoe, you're not from down here, are you? I think you said you were in New Jersey. And Lima's down here. Lima, I gave you all the frequencies for Delmarva Central. 62W, 62W, and 63W used to be stone drains. They don't have a stone drain no more. The stone drain is, oh, hold on. The stone train is now part of the mixed freight on K64. What did I do? What? what I do, Lima? Oh, okay, Zoe. And it's cool, I'm guessing. Then is it cool or coal? Then, no, that coal train hasn't come down here in a long time. I think that power plant went to natural gas. Indian River PBF power plant, they went to natural gas. I think they did away with coal trains. Unless the coal trains run in the wintertime. Yeah, Zoe, they are. They operate out of Edgemoor, Delaware. Edgemoor Yard is in Wilmington, Delaware. Right next to, not, it's right off of 12th Street. Off of, 495, I believe it is. So you come from New Jersey, you would take 495 to the 12th Street, Wilmington 12th Street exit off ramp and make that right, go down a little bit, and you'll see the Norfolk Southern Edgemoor Yard sign. By the way, I don't know if you saw my comment, but did you know the NS Wabash... Yeah, hold on. The NS Wabash Heritage Unit was on 37A, and it went to Edgemoor. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. But sadly, I thought it was going to come when I had my time out. When I went to, I was out that day too. I went railfanning that day. And I thought 36, no, that was a Saturday or a Sunday. I was at the Wilmington and Western Railroad at Price's Corner, and I heard 36A coming out of Perryville. And then I wanted to go down to catch it, but it never came. And I think the Wabash unit was another time. It came after I left 2 hours later. Hey Zoe, have you ever been to Boundbrook, New Jersey, that train station right there? I have, and it's a pretty cool spot. Not the greatest area, but I saw a lot of New Jersey Transit trains. It comes in like like this. This is New Jersey Transit, and then here comes the CSX, and they don't go into each other, they side by side. So Zoe, is that CSX line busy over there? Because I stayed there and I saw mostly New Jersey Transit. And then towards the later afternoon is when CSX started moving. Lima, I just don't want to lose you as a friend all because of him. And I hope you're still going to be my friend. That is the Conrail. Yeah, it is the Conrail Lehigh line. Or it used to be Conrail. It's that. I think it's a CSX Norfolk Southern Lehigh line. Yeah, it's Norfolk Southern now. It used to be Conrail, but it's called Norfolk Southern Lehigh line, not CSX. Conrail shared assets. It still is. Conrail shared assets. Everybody, there's 5 people in here. Out of the 5 people, who wants to see me go live at a rail location? Who wants to see a live stream of me filming the train live? Depends where. He said depends where. Because I just realized I always do videos and I never go live. And the reason I never go live is because I have the police scanner app on this phone. This phone. And I have to listen to that to hear the eastbounds on CSX. Or hear any other movement in the Wilmington area. Yeah, I did pretty good shaving my beard. It would be cool, yeah. I should go up to Strasburg and film it live up there at Strasburg. I don't know when I'm going to go up there again. I was up there in June. Up there in June for the skirmish war train. Where'd my buddy go, Stewart? Stewart still on here? Where'd you go, Stewart? I'm happy. Do you listen to CSX Philly Sub East channel on the... Yeah, I do. That's how I always catch M301, which now is an afternoon train between 2 o'clock and 4 p.m. I start tracking them. I write down what times they get to the yard. And for the most part, from what my book says here, they've been getting to Willsmere between 2 and 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Yeah, I might look stupid and I might look retarded on this video, but I'm pretty smart up here. I like that. That's pretty smart. Yeah, it is. That's how I track what train comes by one day at a certain time. And there's other rail fans that do that too. They write down the symbol, they write down what time it passes the yard. Wait a minute. What, Lima, what'd you say about L120? Do you listen to the CSX Philly Sub East channel on the police scanner app? I do. Can you hear L120 on that channel? Yeah, yes, I can. I can. And then I hear them a lot on the Wilmington feed, but there's a problem with that Wilmington feed because it's always buffering. And it's like it doesn't go directly into the streaming. It's having a hard time getting into the streaming, the Wilmington feed. And that's why I use the CSX Philly Sub East feed a lot, to hear who's in the yard. Because I try to put on the Wilmington feed. Yeah, but I'm not up there. I'm home, down in Dover. And I'm not 10:50 at night. I'm not driving all the way up there. It might be 372. Does anybody like boats? I know Stewart. I don't know if Stewart's still on here. I know he would like boats. Because I'm into that hobby too. I like to film boats. Yeah, keep the comments coming so I can see what... I'm not usually on here. It's just keep the comments coming. Did you, Lima, did you hear who it was? Or you're probably hearing it, Z10602. Oh, what is that train? Watch your ears. Hold on. CSX Z10602. 106. I'm about to tell you what it is. Oh. Well, E904 is a stone train. Hold on, this is going back a couple years ago. That is a hopper train. I don't know if you say it. Well, mixed freight. That's E106. Z106, I meant. But that was 15 years ago. And that was filmed, I don't know, they didn't show Butler Street, wherever that is. Might be farm power. Yeah, they might have farm power. That might be a oil train coming into New Jersey. Okay, here's a good one for you. CSX 9565 and 1837. Look at them. Okay. Oh yeah, right there. Imagine if CSX had those. That'd be cool. I wish they still had that U-boat, that UB-37. I remember when those were out. But what is that E106? How many people know engineer Mike Barnett? Anybody know engineer Mike Barnett on CSX? I still don't find that. I have heard of him. Yeah, here's one of his channels. He has a channel. Locomotive Engineer Mike Barnett. There he is, right there. This is his channel. Where's my finger? That's his channel. So, who said that? Lima? So, Lima, you put in Locomotive Engineer Mike Barnett. You probably already have him. Wait a minute. Is he one of those? Oh, that's NS. So I'm looking for CSX. I'm trying to find what engine the dispatcher is trying to contact. Trying to find... Well, I'm trying to find what engine the dispatcher... Yeah, see, I always miss 371. Always. Once in a while I get lucky and I see him come in. But lately he's been a late train. Okay, so CSX used to have they were called U23Bs. CSX used to have a lot of them back in the 80s and 90s. And I grew up watching them in the yard, Woolsmere Yard. Is he at Willsmere, or is he coming west on the Philly sub? Where's he at? You don't want to see me without the hat, Zoe. Zoe, Zoe messing with me. Zoe messing with me. She says, nice hat, Jeff. Yeah, it's all wore off. I'll get a better one if you want me to, and then it might perk up your spirits. The channel is, yeah. Well, actually, Lima, Mark did tell me that this week Willsmere Yard was going to have more traffic, and it was going to be busier this week at Willsmere Yard. That they were seeing more train traffic in the yard. So maybe this is what's going on. That's probably what someone at this moment is. Okay. Let me put that on. Now you got me wanting to do it. No, I don't have it on my phone, my other phone. Hey Zoe, you like this? You like that? You say it? This and that and the hair of the wolf. It's a wolf nose, the eyes. It's a wolf. If you look, yeah, in the wilderness. But it's actually the sky. Oh. You don't like that? She likes my camouflage. Well, no, I'm not a hunter. Why, you want me to be a hunter instead of a Railfan, Zoe? I don't think I could handle a gun. I might shoot Joe Kemp with it. I had to laugh at that one. Yeah, I'll show you a better hat. This hat's wore off, Zoe. How can you like a hat that's all like this? Or do you like the hat that looks like I'm a homeless guy? I don't know. Where's my other hat? I think it's in here. No, it's in this bag. Hey, you guys stay on there. I got a surprise. Zoe, I know you love this hat. This is a Railfan hat. Now I just need to be in a locomotive. So, how many people want to see a train horn? Oh boy. I knew you would want to say it. It's here. Come on, Zoe. Don't be shy. You put two fire things. Is that because of my hat? Or are you saying the horn is on fire? Okay. But I don't have an air compressor right now. It's down at my mom's in Baltimore because I went to see her. And I took the train horn with me. And that was on New Year's. So you can imagine all the noise I was making on New Year's. But let me show it to you. Gotta dig it out of here. Don't go nowhere. Give me some time. You guys there? Look. I got their attention now. Yep, this is Norfolk Southern. I'll get close and I'll read it to you. So, I don't know. This is the one that I took to my mom's house, and I blew this at my mom's house, and this has an amazing, amazing sound. Hold on. And then I'll let you hear it. No, that's not going to do it. So, just to let you know, that's the real deal. And they are heavy. There's my green air hose that I hooked it up. Man, this thing's heavy. But how much, who wants to guess what this horn is? Not the price. Who wants to guess? Who wants to, I know. I don't know who. Oh, Lemus. You guessed the prize. But it's not for sale. This is my baby. Norfolk Southern baby. Norfolk Southern has these. And no, I didn't steal it off a locomotive. I got it from, too messy over there, my fault. Hello. Hello. I'm being funny. I will be moving, hopefully, into another home, another house, And depending, because I'm in an apartment right now, and I can't blow these in this complex, in this apartment complex. But if I did, I would probably wake up half of the neighbors, which would be real funny. And then Delmarva Central on top of that would probably say, who's coming down my line? But we have, you have your bells. This is number 4 bell, P4 bell. This is number 4. This is number 1. And this one's number 2. Why this one's a number 4 and not a 3, I have no idea. But they're die-cast aluminum. I don't know what it is. As you heard. Oh. Now I have a little thing to hit it with. There you go. Yeah. You tell me what that is. That's the real horn. Where I had chrome horns, truck horns, they don't sound like this. These are real horns. And I paid, you're not going to believe how much I paid for them. Who wants to guess how much I paid for these? I hear you, Lima. It doesn't suck. Zoe, it doesn't suck. I have to watch the time, too. Probably end at 11:30, because I'm sure most of you want to get to sleep. Lima, you're getting close. Oh, Zoe, you're real close. It is 1,000. You're getting close. I paid 1,000 something for it. But it came out of my aunt. When my aunt passed away, I got her inheritance money. $12,000 of inheritance money. And I decided to buy my little pride and joy. You know, Zoe and Lima, I was thinking about putting this horn on Wilmington and Western 8408. But I don't know how good it would sound. I would have to get a cab ride too. And I don't know if they're going to give me a cab ride. I would bring these horns, and then I would have the engineer put these on 8408 so I could run up the line and hear them. Yeah, it's for volunteers, but they sometimes swap out their horns. And I know 2 of those volunteers that have their own horns. They have a horn collection. 2 of them. Actually 3. That's how I got into getting horns. I had a K5LA, but I needed a 1/2-inch air hose with a 1/2-inch air coupler to go into the bottom. In here, here's how I got it set up. And trust me, I still can blow them with that little tube. Yeah, so you know who I'm talking about then, Steve Jr. and Jeff Hammaker. Jeff Hammaker got a nice collection of horns down in his basement. He got the red, white, and blue K5 LLA. But yeah. So this is a Nathan Air Chime P3 horn. And it gives off the sound of the early P3 horn. I think it's old cast. Lima, do you know, I know Jimmy put his, does anybody know if it's a patent pending or, because I think this horn has patent pending. Yeah, it says patent pending on all the bells. So this is an early P3 horn, I believe. Yeah, it says patent pending on each bell. Each trumpet has patent pending. Oh, here's the back caps. Oh, this thing's heavy for a 3 chime. Imagine if this was a 5 chime. I don't know why that is like that. It is what it is. I know Jimmy put his RS. I thought that was Steve's. Steve has RS, his don't sound right though. I mean, honestly, if you're going to put a horn on 8408, put a M5 on there. But yeah, this is my baby. Yeah, that's what it had. Yeah, that's ooh, like that. Out of tune. I don't know if that is supposed to sound like that. I don't know if it's supposed to sound like that or what. I had to put that thing down on the floor. That thing was giving my arm was getting tired of holding it. Well, that's how my P3 horn is, Lena. My P3 horn's high pitch. The low tone comes on, and then the medium, and then the high pitch tone. It's a melody sound. I actually got a sound clip of it. You have to go back in my videos. I have a sound clip of it on Barley Mill Road, and at the house where I used to live at, I have a sound clip of the horn. I wish I could show you a video, but I can't. No, I'm saying my video. I have a video of my P3, me blowing the P3. 2 of them. You gotta go back in my videos on my channel. Zoe, it's heavy. Yeah, it is. It's about 20-25 pounds. You heard them when I touched them. Look, now where did I put, oh. That's not, that's not plastic, and that's not aluminum. Imagine how heavy a K5LA horn is. That thing's heavy. I had one, and I sold it to the truck driver. I sold it to a trucker for $900. But I'm not selling these. I need to take that off of Facebook. I have them listed on Facebook. I have 3 railroad spikes, Jeff. Zoe, is that all you have from a railroad point of view? I could see you, Zoe, blowing these train horns. You would wake up all your neighbors. You probably laughing right now. Yeah, let me make a real quick joke. Go by Joe Kemp's house with these P3 horns. I have others in boxes. I have a lot of boxes over here. I don't want to show my room, but I have a few boxes behind me, and I gotta go through them, and I got a few other horns. I think they're truck horns. I sold the 3 chime, no, I have a 4 chime, Katrina horn, black. Yeah, I have them. And they sound pretty. They're high note. Like if you ever heard the K5HLA on CSX before the K5HL came out. Before that K5HL horn came out, the horn before that, that's kind of how it sounds. Did I buy it for $1,000? Okay. Do you want to know how much I got it for? $1,900 at Horn Blasters. Basically what they do is they buy off of a locomotive scrap dealer. They buy off of him, and they refurbish the train horn that they buy to make it brand new. And then they sell them for money. Yeah, that's my horn. I need to take that off because nobody wants to give me that much money that I'm asking for to buy this from me? So I answered that question. I answered Zoe's question. So I bought it for 1,900. Now what was this? I have blowed a train horn before, Jeff. It was GMX. I have blown a train horn with Zoe. Oh, isn't that the one over there in New Jersey? Cape May Seashore Lines? That's at GMTX 2661. That's the one you're talking about, right? I have blue 84. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I blew 8408's old horn. The RS5T. When was that? When Dave Ludlow was executive director. He let me in 8408, and we were hauling the concrete from Material Supply, the wet concrete that they don't want anymore. And this is when we were going up to rebuild the line from Hurricane Katrina. And I asked David, can I blow the horn up at Newport Gap Pike? And he's like, sure. So I blow that horn like a CSX freight train, and Steve Jensen, the father, says, we're not CSX, we're not a mainline passenger CSX line. You're blowing that horn like it's a freight railroad. And I'm like, well, that's how the cars are going to stop. Yeah, Steve Jensen retired. They have a new mechanical officer now. Steve Jensen retired from mechanical officer. His son is still engineer there. He still rides as the engineer on 8408 or 58. But yeah, his father retired. They have a new shop mechanic. And then I heard 98, steam locomotive 98's going to be pulling the autumn leaf specials this year. On a positive note. Yeah, it is. They're redoing the cylinder sleeves where the piston goes in. They're refurbishing the pistons for the drive wheels. And 98 should be back running. They hope to have it running for the autumn leaf specials. What's a heritage? Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe. I missed your comment. Yes, Jeff, it's a heritage unit. What's a heritage unit? The 2661? That's the red, white, and blue locomotive, right? I think that's the red, white, and blue one. Yeah, I guess Stewart must have left. Lima, what is that? Lima. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry. 2015, yeah. Yeah, so sometime, we just gotta do what we gotta do in life. Zoe, I'm sure you understand. You just gotta put the past behind you and move on. That's what I'm doing. I'm not letting little things upset me. They have a GP15 right now. Yeah, I like the sound of those. They have 567s in them, right? The motors, not the traction motors. They have the diesel engine is a 567. Yeah. Okay. I knew you would understand. Hey Zoe. Zoe. Wanna make it look cool again. I can't even see what you're typing. Now I'm a true engineer. No, I mean, look at the goatee. The hat, the sunshades, the goatee, the piece. Yeah, I think the shades are cool. Yeah, I am on fire, ain't I? I tell you. Sometimes I gotta wear those. Especially when I'm out in this hot, hot sun. Wait a minute, what am I connected to? This phone? Okay. Who's, what? What's that? PFP. PFP, I have my Railfan hat on too. My PFP, I don't know that. PFP. You got me stumped on that. Oh, profile Facebook. Oh, profile Facebook picture. Oh, okay. Man, you stumped me on that. Like WYD. I understand what that is. Lima had to come out here and help me. Yeah, profile picture. Oh, look what I found also. I don't know if it belonged to somebody that was riding a bike, but found this down by Delmarva Central. As you see, it's old. All dirty. Why do you need to change it? No, I'm not. I'm not used to abbreviations. No, I'm not. Oh, and this works. Hello. Say it works. Got it off the ground down by Delmarva Central Jello Yard. And look, she works. But I'm still going to clean the terminals, the battery terminals, with the brush. But I figured that would come in handy. Yeah, I just looked down at the ground and I'm like, what's this? I picked it up and it's this that you wear on your forehead. That sometimes the bikers, that when you pedal bikes, you have to wear this reflective or this light on your forehead like this. And a lot of the crews are wearing these too. A lot of the railroad crews are wearing these. So yeah, finders keepers. Too bad Joe don't have a train horn or a flashlight or a brand new camera. And he talks about me not having a job. Yeah, how else do you think I pay for a train horn, a camera, and everything else? Gotta have money. Gotta have a job. So yeah. Zoe, what time you going to bed? Just thought I would ask. Because I think my battery might be getting low. No, I'm on 50%. Oh shit, yeah. That's right, there's a thunderstorm coming. You want to stay up and see that thunderstorm, Zoe. That's funny because Dover didn't get hit. I don't think we got hit yet. Let me see. I don't think we got hit. No, we didn't get hit yet. I didn't see no rain out my window. But I hear the thunder. I do hear the thunder. See this? I'm gonna use this on you, Joe. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, Joe. I ride NS. Wait a minute, wait a minute. You're... How old are you? You ride NS. How old are you to be up in there? 'Cause you said you're a kid. They don't let kids up in the cabs. Especially when it's moving. Oh my. Do you work for them, or... Because I think there's a guy about 18 years old who works for them. Maybe 19, maybe 20. But yeah. I sometimes when I'm up on the Pittsburgh line, I hear on the scanner, wait a minute. No what? Oh, no, you're not a conductor. Okay. Oh, so you just went up there and looked inside and then got back down. Okay. Was this when the train engineer was there? Or did you go in there when it was just sitting there? Because I done that plenty of times. I actually climbed on the Heritage Unit, 8104, when it was behind Eden Square Shopping Center in Bear. And at the time, I was riding my bike. And I'm like, 8104 is sitting right here. I'm going to get on it. So I got on it, and I went up to the window where the engineer sits. That door behind the engineer's seat to see the controls. But I didn't want to open the door because I saw the camera through the window. So I'm like, if I open this door, they're going to see me on camera inside of the cab. Wait a minute. Oh. Put my thinking cap on. I ride Norfolk Southern, laughing out loud. I ride horses. This is what the joke is, Jeff. Yeah, thoroughbreds. You ride a thoroughbred. You ride a thoroughbred horse, right? Because that's what Norfolk Southern's locomotives are called, thoroughbreds. So I ride horses. Wait a minute. I ride horses. This is what the joke is. I ride quarter horses. No, you ride thoroughbreds, Zoe. You don't ride quarter horses because the horse has to be full grown, not a quarter of a horse. If you had a horse that was a quarter of a horse, it's still young. You gotta wait till the horse is grown up like the thoroughbred. And then when it's thoroughbred adult, that's when you ride them. If you get the joke. Meaning Norfolk Southern, their locomotives are thoroughbreds. They're full, big locomotives. That's when you ride them. If it makes any sense. Sometimes my jokes aren't good. And I thought I was a funny, jokey guy. I thought my jokes were funny, but it seems like I say stupider jokes as I get older. I just keep making stupider jokes. But yeah, I'm okay. After my little experience earlier from reading that comment, I'm fine. And it's 11:48, and I need to get some shut-eye, because I gotta get up early and be to work by 9 o'clock. And I don't sleep when there's thunder and lightning outside. When it's boom, boom, boom outside, I can't sleep. So thunderstorms keep me up. So I probably won't get much sleep tonight. But Zoe, I want you to spread the message that I'm gonna try to do another live stream, and I'm gonna try to do a live stream of of a train. If one comes, I'll try to live stream it. Since I'm a horseback rider and a rail fan, I made up with that joke. Yeah, you're cool. You're cool to me. You're very cool. That is why I subscribe to your channel. Because I like your content that you put on your channel. Since I'm a horseback rider. How long have you been a horseback rider? Don't tell me. Since you were 10. Since you were 14. Damn, there you are, Lima. I thought you left. Wow. I kept calling your name. I need to get around to posting that K64 video that I caught yesterday. Yeah, you do. I want to say it. I knew I got cool content. You'll get to know me. You'll know that I'm a cool dude. Wow. I know I have cool content. Actually, wow. Were you scared at all at that, were you scared to get on the horse? I know I'd be. Come on, Zoe, you're putting me. Oh, okay. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Damn, since you were 7. Yep. What's the weather like up there? 'Cause I don't see any lightning unless I'm not paying attention. But pretty soon I gotta get off because it's my eyes are, you know, I'm trying to stay up. I mean, I was worked up earlier, so I'm happy that everybody gave me 4 likes on this. 4 likes is a good thing. It shows everybody cares. Or some of yous do. No, I'm tough. I was born in the race. Wait a minute. No, I'm tough. Let me stop playing with Zoe. No, I'm tough. I was born in a racing family. My brother races cars, and Dad used to drag. I like drag racing. I'm gonna bring this stick everywhere I go. And it better not find you, Joe. I'm gonna bring the stick everywhere I go, and it better not find you, Joe. Do it tonight. Get it over with tonight. Oh, I thought you meant Zoe Baby. I almost. Sorry about that. Zoe Bobby. Oh, what up, Bobby? What up, Bob? See, I'm acting silly right now because I'm getting tired. I think it's thundering out there. Or is that a car sitting outside? That's a car radio. Yeah, you guys like me. I'm happy. It was raining in Middletown. Well, it's not raining here in Dover. Unless I just didn't see it. So you're in Middletown. You're not down in Dover, past Dover. I thought you were up in lower Delaware. I didn't even know you. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who you are. Yeah, you changed your YouTube. Wow. I think you changed your YouTube channel name. And I used to talk to you on Facebook about K64. And then you go down there to the 896 Mount Pleasant area. Unless it's somebody different that I'm thinking about. Oh, okay. Because I know Jack North. I thought you were Jack North. I'm sure, Lena, I'm sure you know Jack, right? My two favorite racing movies are Cars and Zoe. Oh, Zoe. Do you know? Do you like Fast and Furious? All those movies? The Fast and Furious movies? Because I do. He works at the Wilmington and Western Railroad. He used to be an engineer. And they suspended him for being engineer because he was too rough at coupling the cars and braking the train. He would brake the train and have all the cars banging into each other. And then he would couple up the cars with 8408 and bang into them. And I'm not going to say who told me all this. Well, I know Wilmington and Western's not NS, but Jack was engineer and he treated it like it was NS. And I'm like, dude, did you go through the course of how to drive a locomotive, or how did you take that course in their yard of how to operate the controls of 8408? Because you sure didn't show it on the train, and half of the people spilled their drinks. Yeah, there were a lot of upset passengers when he was engineer. But I'm not going to say who told me that story, because that's confidential. But if you know the Middletown Crossing, that's where the 63... Wait a minute. But if you know the Middletown Crossing, yeah, it's right there at the lawn and garden place, right? And it's Main Street crossing. That crossing right there at Main Street crossing. And then across the street of that is the bakery, where they go into the bakery and they get cookies or donuts and a drink, and then they walk back to their train that's parked alongside of the landscaping place where they have the mowers out front. Yeah. Because I'd be waiting up there at Porter, and I'm like, what's taking K64 so long to get back up? And I'm thinking there's a ship going by, and that the canal bridge is not down to let them cross the canal. So I'm thinking the bridge is still up. Yeah, and that's where when they're coming back, I'm gonna start stopping there. Because I think they stop there a lot. I'm pretty sure that they do. Did you chase them up there? I was chasing K64 yesterday, and I missed it at Middletown. So you should have spun right around and jumped back on Route 1. Because that's where I get the most of. I jump back on Route 1. I don't chase them up 896. If I chase them to Middletown, and then after Middletown, I take 299 back down to Route 1, and I jump back on Route 1, and I race up to Old Hamburg Road in Bear, Delaware, right at that big railroad crossing, Bear Corbett Road. And I wait there for them because they got to go slow through Porter because of the interlocking. And I think it's like 5 to 10 miles an hour through that diamond. So that's how I get ahead of them. And then I catch them down in Wilmington at Cherry Lane because there's a few crossings in there by the old that probation office off Cherry Lane in Wilmington, Delaware. They have a bunch of crossings in there, in that industrial park. And I like to catch K64 coming back through there just to get the horn. A lot of the horn action. I've never been to the Porter Diamond before. Oh, that's real easy to get to. It's like literally Porter Road and Old Porter Road are right there at the Diamond. It's where the Delmarva Secondary from Newark, Delaware comes down and joins in with the Newcastle Secondary. They are. I don't know if K53 runs. Yeah, they are Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. They usually leave Edgemore before 9. And they get back to Edgemore usually before 3 o'clock. They usually go between 2 and 3, they go back to Edgemore. Or they're at Edgemore trying to get across the bridge between 2 and 3 in the afternoon. And then you have that local that comes out in the evening out of Edgemore, and that's between 4 and 8 o'clock p.m. I've caught them a couple times. You probably saw that. And that one time when the conductor was wearing an orange vest, he asked me, "Do you got when I was at Terminal Avenue filming him, I think he said, "Do you got a problem?" But I didn't hear him to respond back to him. But I think my ears picked up, "Do you got a problem?" as I was filming him. And I'm like, wow. Come on, guys, it's 12:08. But I got 6 likes, and I think, this has been a good live stream. Maybe somebody will get the hint to start leaving me alone now. Because I'm just twice as big as Joe. But Lima, I'm going to leave that alone. Like you told me, I ain't going to worry about him. And I just hope that you continue to be my friend and that you continue to post your comments to my videos. Don't be scared of him. Like I said, he ain't gonna ruin it for me. You should live stream or stuff that. Yeah, and I am. I'm gonna start doing that. But why am I gonna live stream something and nobody comes out here onto the live stream? I mean, I barely made it above 5 viewers. And then everybody left. I only got 2 out here. Everybody else left. So why would I live stream a train that I can make a video of and then everybody watches it later when they get home? Like half of the people are probably asleep right now. Zoe, I saw that. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I think a thunderstorm's coming. Or no, my 43 here. Yeah, I'm gonna end this because it's starting to act up. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Actually. Yeah, I shut off one of my other phones, actually. Let me see the other one. Hold on. Yeah, I shut off 2 of my phone Wi-Fis so I could get more signal to this. Is it okay now? Is the signal better? Okay, yeah, because I shut 2 of the Wi-Fi signals off on 2 of the other devices. I wasn't sure why it did that. I thought the storm was coming outside. The video quality, well, I look good here. I mean, I see myself here. This picture clear. The video quality isn't great, but you sound good. Okay, but the picture looks good. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it is that storm coming. I look clear. Do I look clear? The quality isn't great, but to me it looks great. It might be my battery. Maybe the battery's starting to get low. Yeah, it might be your, on yours, it might be, it's not on mine. I look clear, so it might be yours. Might be your signal, Lima. Say I knew it was. Well, if you're tired, I'll let you just go to bed. 'Cause I sure am tired. And I thank you all. I thank you all for being here tonight for me. And giving me those 6 likes up there. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate that. Thanks for having my back. Thanks for giving me the likes. And I'll try to make another video. And who knows, I'll try to do a live video one day. Maybe I'll be like the auditor, NC Tyrant Hunter, and I'll stand outside of a business and I'll film their business alongside the road, or I'll film something of that nature just to get attention for you guys on the live stream. But I don't know. I'll try to shoot a train live if it has to be an Amtrak. If I have to go to Amtrak in Claymont, I'll shoot a train there live. Depends on my signal, but alright, I'll let yous all go. And peace. Catch yous later. Yeah, like Boxcar Jerry. Yeah, but I'm not his brother. I'm trying to end the video.